Hello, listeners, and welcome to the Wednesday Night Crew Plays Mothership. Mothership is a science fiction horror tabletop role playing game with old school revival style rules, published by indie role playing game publisher Tuesday Night Games back in 2018. We're excited to get to play it, and who knows, after we finish this two-part session, you may see it return in the future. Let's jump right in.
Hello, everyone. We are back with night 2 of Mothership that the Wednesday Night Crew is playing. We are in Epsilon 14, a mining asteroid, where our crew has been asked to make a supply run and also pick up a biological sample. I believe that biological sample is in the main workspaces where you guys left it after bringing it up from the mine. When we last left our crew, Percival had encountered a monster eating one of the miners on the base, and was shocked to see it, but he had to use his infrared goggles to see it because it was invisible. Captain Slaughter was in the crew quarters doing a search. Our good friend Crick Watson, the doctor, saw his friend Dr. I don't have his name down. The other doctor it was had locked himself into the Heracles, the ship that was in Docking Bay 1.
Dr. Ethan Giovanni.
Yeah, that's it, Dr. Ethan Giovanni. I could probably look at this piece of paper right here that has all the information that I need instead of referring to my notes that I don't have everything written down. And Slim was keeping his eye on Kentaro, who was not feeling very well. And Dana was with Kentaro, keeping an eye on him near the med bay. And that's where we left it. I am going to start off because we are missing a couple of key people tonight, and we're introducing somebody. I'm going to start it off with Captain Slaughter. He comes out of the quarters. He was with Morgan, and they come out and say, hey, look, we found a gun and we don't see any sign of, we don't see any sign of Michael anywhere. And it is going to be at that point that, Slim, you see Kentaro get very upset because Captain Slaughter came out yelling, hey, look what we found, a gun, a gun. And as he does so, Kentaro gets really like, no, the noise, it's too much, stop.
Keep it down. Keep it down. This guy's got something really weird going on.
He does. And in fact, he says, something doesn't feel quite right. And he sort of stumbles over to where Captain Slaughter is and says, oh, I just don't feel well. And he starts puking a yellow goo out of his mouth, and it gets all over Slaughter and Morgan as he just sort of vomits this yellow goo, and it takes a lot out of him. Kentaro's a big guy, and what's weird, Slim, you're observing this up close. You could see as the more of this substance comes out of Kentaro as he's not feeling well, and gets all over Slaughter and Morgan, you could see him sort of shrink and shrivel as it seems like his body is liquefying, and he eventually just sort of falls into a thing of goo, and Slaughter and Morgan are like, what is this crap? Slaughter is obviously going to take a panic roll. Slim, I'm going to make you take stress for sure.
All right. As he's taking his stress, Slim is like backing up slowly, step by step. He gets on his little radio. Hey, Lemmy, you there? This is not happening well over here. You up, man?
That's your cue, Lemon.
Oh,
To leave the existing ship that you guys are on, which you crowned. Oh, what did you call it?
was that?
Oh,
That's
it's
something stupid.
you had it. It was something.
I didn't write that down, unfortunately.
This space. It was space something.
Space Roger.
Yes.
Space Roger.
Space Roger, that makes sense.
It was
There
the
was a lot
Space
of
Roger.
there was a lot of Roger talk.
So Lemon, that's your cue to come on screen, and we are joined by Jonathan, who's playing. Tell us about your character, Jonathan.
I am Lemon West, a Marine who is has the intelligence of an orange. He comes out and says, "What in the Sam hell is that smell? That is vile."
Not a lemon, an orange.
So on Slaughter rolled twice on the panic roll because of what happened, and you could see him getting very, very nervous. And then furthermore, he must make a fear. He's going to make a fear save. I'm going to take a guess at what his fear was. And he panics. He's like, "What is this?" And then he looks over at Morgan, who was also done in the goo. He's like, "Get away from me! Get away from me!" And he fires the gun and ends up shooting Morgan. And Morgan, whoa, that actually picture came out much better than I thought it was. Morgan,
Wow.
well, I wasn't even planning that, but uh, you see Slaughter shoot Morgan straight through the head and says, "Get him away from me! What is this stuff?" I would say Slim and Lemon, both of you take an additional stress at this point from seeing
All
Morgan
right.
get,
Oh,
seeing Morgan get killed and everyone else freak out.
It's a psychobilly freak out.
Meanwhile, you hear. So that's what's happening in the workspace over by airlock number 1 in the docking bay. You can hear Dr. Crick, who's there with Rosalita, trying to say something like, "Let us in. Let us in, Doc." But we'll leave that for a second and go to Percival. Percival, you were down in the basement or up in the attic, whichever way the asteroid's rotating. And you just saw a monster eat Ree.
I sure did. I would then I would take the I have a smart rifle, and I would shoot it one time with the smart rifle, and go from there.
Okay, roll that combat roll.
Combat. Oh, of course it's yeah.
I think that's what it is, right?
Probably. I don't have
Yeah.
anything else, so
Yep.
let's so I remind me again, it's D10s, right?
D10s.
And I want to roll under.
You want to roll under. If you roll doubles, so 22, 33, et cetera, those are critical successes. Unless
Okay.
it's over your number. If it's 66, 77, that's a critical failure.
All right, I got a 31 combat. And 96 is a not good roll against that.
No. The creature looks over at you. You can't tell exactly. It has some sort of strange black eyes, and it is shocked that you could sort of tell from its body language that it seems shocked that you saw it and were able to fire at it, and it runs away from where you are, deeper into the mining system, the
Oh.
mining shaft system. It does not fight you. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, I will then I'm gonna head it like because this was like a weird crevice in the thing, right?
Correct.
Um
You had to like walk through a crack that was sort of hidden in the main area to find a place to where you found this antechamber that the doctor had set up.
yeah, I guess if I and does it go like out of the crevice and into like the main mining area or like further into the crevice? area that I'm
Back into the main tunnel, the bigger tunnel.
okay. I don't think we have any radios, right?
We last session there were kind of some radios scattered around. I know I noted one on my person.
Yeah, there were some radios around. I'm assuming that if you don't have one yourself, there's dropped one, or there's one in the beggar main area that you could get to.
All right. I'm going to shoot a warning to on the radio and say there is a invisible beast. There's an invisible beast up in the mine shaft. Do not go up in the mine shaft. And if you have infrared, use the infrared. And I have to do something real quick here in the mine shaft. And I turn off the radio. And then I'm going to go to the computer and I'm going to try to hack it so that whatever all the information that is feeding over to Dr. Giovanni's ship, I want to also send to our ship
Oh, okay.
Oh,
to kind of get an idea. So that's intellect plus computers. It would be my guess.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So that's a 64, and I rolled a 44.
Oh, wow. Yeah, not a problem at all. Like, you're very much like like when they sped stuff up when Bishop would do stuff in Aliens and just
Right. Yeah,
hacking.
like I can click that stuff real quick.
Yeah, and you're able to send it over to your ship without a problem. I will let you decide what you're going to do next, and we'll go back up to Lemon and Slim. Lemon, Slim, you've got a crazed crewmate covered in yellow goo and a gun who just shot somebody, and another crewmate over by Docking Bay 1 trying to get into stuff. You, Slim, are still with, I think Sonia's still around. She's like, what happened? That guy just killed one of my miners. So Sonia's upset. And we're Kentaro's dead. Get rid of him. You could see how he fell apart.
oh, nice.
Yeah, and then Dana's like crying because if you remember, she had asked somebody, I think it was Percival maybe, to keep an eye on Kentaro because they were in a relationship. So Dana's very upset and sort of crying about Kentaro. And Rosalita's just like looking around. Oh no, Rosalita's with Crick, so that's where everyone's at. So Slim, Lemon, what would you like to do?
Lemmy, don't make any loud noises. Captain's laughter over there. He's got the goo on him. He don't have much time. He's gonna melt out like the rest of them or attack us. Out of game. He is slimed up. That's what you saw, or that's what
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
He's slimed up. He other than being panicked and sort of freaked out, like nothing physically has changed with him. He's just sort of freaking out because of all this yellow goo on him.
Hmm.
Get this stuff off me. What is this? Get this stuff off me, he says.
Yeah.
Get him to the eye wash station.
Yeah, is there a hose or anything on fire hose or?
There is a washroom area in the showers that maybe you didn't notice, Lemon, but in the quarters there is a washroom area.
It says washroom up on the sign. Captain, we should probably get you over there.
Gonna give him a hog wash.
He'll love that.
He starts like are you like prodding him, motioning him towards like how are you just suggesting it to him?
You stink to heavens, and you got to get that stuff off you. You're gonna turn, captains.
And he's like,
So-
I don't know how to get it off. How should I get it off?
Get you over the
Roll around in the mud, or we can blast you with all the hoses and everything we got back in the washroom.
He starts to walk that way when
Double
when
time,
you
double time.
and you sort of see like this, like he flinches a little bit and like sort of like shakes something almost goes through him, and then he's like, no, no water, no water. And he freaks out. He runs through this door, sort of going backwards with his gun trained on you when you guys started talking about water.
Oh
And
man,
then
I really thought, I was like, we should have disarmed him first.
and he shuts this door behind him. He's like, no water, no water. And he goes out of sight.
Space goo rabies. That's what I suspected. I've seen it before.
Meanwhile, Rosalita sticks her head out over by the airlock and says, hey, somebody, we got a situation here. And calls over Sonya, and if you two want to join him as well, or her as well.
What's not a situation? This is all a situation. Game over, man. Game over.
We got a situation here. You got a situation there. We should probably keep an eye on our captain there.
Captain A laughing.
Yeah.
All right, are any of you going to go help Crick with anything or no? Or are you guys going to stay and keep?
We know
keep
of
an eye on
Crick's
this?
situation, like
You just know he was over there talking, but you don't know. And now the person he was partnered with has come around and said, hey, come help us over here. We have a situation.
okay. Lemmy, you might need your gun. Why don't you watch after Captain's laughter here, and I'll go see what's going on at Bay 1, and he'll sprint down.
Okay.
Where is that damn elevator? It should be coming down. Where is he?
When you turn the corner, you could see Crick trying to talk through the sort of like little glass window between the airlock and the ship. And you hear a voice come across the intercom into the airlock and says, somebody else, maybe you can knock some sense into this person. I'm Dr. Giovanni. You were sent to pick up a sample. I understand that you might have collected it. I think at this point, I'll be the one transporting it. Can you give me the sample and bring it into my ship, and I'll be leaving with it?
No, we have to understand what this thing is.
I don't think your minds can handle it. I thought maybe Dr. Crick would be smart enough, but I don't think he is. So again, I have the information I need. I would like to have the sample, and I'll be on my way. Thank you.
And what exactly do you think this sample is? And he holds his hand over like the emergency airlock, like shut the door down thing. What
Well,
is the sample?
he's in the ship, so he's not going to be affected by anything that happens in the airlock.
I know, but more like I won't let you back in.
Oh, okay. He's like, let's just say that I think that this will be worth quite a lot when I get back to the company.
Well, then it better stay with us.
Very well. I think I know where this goo came from, and good luck if you think you'll be able to escape it.
We've got an extra beer. How about an extra beer just for like a little tidbit of knowledge?
Give me the sample first.
No dice. These professors, they don't realize janitorial work. That's the way to go. World doesn't need professors, needs janitors. He walks away. Crick,
Sonya's like, how many seats do you have on your ship? Because I don't think that there's going to be enough for all of us to escape. We need his ship as well. We'll say that how many of you were there? Were 4, 5 of you. It's built for 6, and there's I guess there's 7 of you right now.
all right. So I guess we got to coax him back in. He says to Sonia,
We've
All
got
right.
to do something.
all right, Professor, here's the deal. We're going to bring you back in. We're going to let you look at the sample. But I'm going to need keys to your spaceship.
Oh, I don't think so.
So you know it's dangerous.
I don't think I trust you. And from all the screaming I heard out there, it sounds like that there might be a problem.
How do we deal with that? May come into play with you getting the sample.
I'm not going back out there. You don't have things under control, that's for sure.
So you don't know how to get it under control. You don't know what the goo really is doing to the people.
Dr. Crick, Andrew's character, says he can use me as a hostage, and I'll go out and help him get the sample.
You sure, Crick?
Unless you have another way.
Okay. Just don't want to complicate that situation where you banged his wife, but
He comes out into the airlock when he asks everyone to leave except for Crick. He comes out into the airlock and he's got infrared goggles on, and he's got a scalpel that he's holding to Dr. Crick's neck. And he says, "Come, let's go get the sample." And he sort of comes out into the room.
easy now. Hey, Percy, we got a bigger situation down here. Where you at?
Yeah, let's cut back to Percival down in the mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my situation is very big. Yeah, so I'm going to go look out the crevice that I came to and look down towards where the mine, the elevator is, to see if I can see the creature, I guess.
Yeah, you do not see anything at this point.
Well, yeah, I think at that point I'm going to move my way to the elevator and hope for the best.
Okay, you make your way to the elevator without a problem.
Damn it. I hope I left the elevator up here with me. Because I know
Yeah,
it was slow.
Yeah, no one else had used it, and it is there, yes. So you've got access to it. This is the wrong book. This is the book I need.
I do. I get I get the doors open and I look to see if it's inside with me or inside with the elevator.
No, you do not see it in the elevator with you at all.
Well, then I shut the doors quickly, get in, and I start heading down and or up, whichever way we're going.
And
Yes.
as I've previously established, the elevator is incredibly loud and creaking.
Yes. Could you make me, Percival, a body save?
Body save.
Body save.
I think that's the one I want.
Save. Body.
You know what? It probably should have been No, you know what? That's a good one to do.
Oh, 87 against a 22 is not going to make it.
Yeah. All right. So it's a 10-minute ride on the elevator to get to where you are.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
go
do.
ahead.
I do go with on the radio, and I say, I think it's imperative that we leave this mining facility immediately. No more looking around. No more messing around. Let's just get in the ship. We need to get on out of here. There is a very hostile creature, very dangerous, and we won't. Our small crew will not be able to take care of it. We need to move.
Lemon, you hear sort of crying noises coming from Captain Slaughter somewhere on the other side of the door.
Or is it hysterical laughter?
Or is it hysterical laughter? You can't tell, Lemon, because you can't distinguish those types of feelings based on what you've told me about your intellect. Laughter, crying, you can't tell the difference.
You sound like some sort of wounded animal back there, Captain. We gotta get you washed up. And
No! As soon as you say wash, a gunshot comes like pew, and a bullet comes through the door. It misses you, but yeah.
we sure there's no hose out here, huh?
Sonia says, if you are interested, we don't have a hose, but I mean, we do have our, in case of fire, there is a, what's that called?
Sprinkler.
Like a sprinkler system. Yeah, like a air sprinkler system, basically. Yes.
I'll be. Let's make it rain in here and see if we can't wash up the captain and hightail it out of here.
All right.
Where's the switch? You got a switch, a pull, a button. What is it?
I'll have to access it from my workspace computer, and she starts patting around. She's like, "Damn it! I left my key card in my quarters." Which can I zoom in? Her quarters are the first one on this other door. So that you were over by this door, Lemmy. She's like, "My quarters are over there. Can you assist me in getting the card?"
Yeah. Someone's we might want to make sure the captain stays over here. Someone want to stay on this door and give a little scritches or something to make sure, as long as there's still bullets coming out of it. He'd be. I'll just head to your quarters. Somebody, yeah, try to keep the captain over here if you can. But otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
So Slim, as the elevator is coming down, Slim's gonna like kind of go to the west side of that room, keeping an eye on Crick with the knife against his throat, keeping his eye on the captain in Mike's room, and like just darting back and forth with his head.
Yeah. So Crick and Dr. Giovanni are getting close to the sample. And as we determined last week, it's like on an anti-grav type of sealed glass thing that they can pull along. He sort of bends down, Dr. Giovanni, and like looks at it longingly, like, yes, this is what I need. Can you, Slim, since you said you were keeping an eye on it, can you do how about an intellect check?
Okay. Check. Stat. Intellect. Industrial equipment. Jury rigging. Mechanical. Repaired. 0G. None of that applies. Straight
No,
roll.
none of it applies. Straight roll.
79. Failure.
Okay.
Gained 1 stress.
Yeah, things are very stressful around here. they start walking back to here. Lemon, you were going into Sonia's quarters to get the
Yeah.
key card. And we're going to say that this is when Percival shows up with the elevator. Lemon, you open up this door and you can hear the captain on the other side saying like, don't make me, don't get me in the water. Don't get me in the water. You could go into Sonia's workspace. In here, you see a lanyard hanging on a wall hook. This has a key card. You also see a boombox and a stack of cassettes on her desk.
He's gonna ignore the boombox and the stack of cassettes and be like, "I was sent in for a key card, and I'm going to get the key card."
Got it. You get the key card. You come out. Percival, you come out of the elevator. You see over to your right, Dr. Giovanni holding Dr. Crick with a scalpel attempting to enter docking bay 1. You see Slim sort of keeping his eye on all sorts of things as things are going on. And Lemon is giving a key card to Sonia. What do you want to do, what does anyone want to do at this point? Dana's sort of weeping over the puddle that was formerly Kentaro over here. Who wants to do what at this point?
Everybody, there is a creature on the loose somewhere in this facility. It might be up in the mining shaft. I'm not 100% sure. I found it in a crevice, and it may have other entrances and exits, egresses and entrances into this place that I'm unaware of. But we need to get out of here immediately.
Hmm.
There
Well,
are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a total of 8 people right now, including Dr. Giovanni, who's trying to get on his ship. There's only room for 6 in your ship.
Dr. Giovanni, you will need to allow a few of us to ride with you. I see that you have your old friend Dr. Crick with you. Perhaps the two of you can head head out while the rest of us take the other ship.
he does have a scalpel to his neck.
Where is Captain Slaughter?
He's over here. He's not happy. He's he's got the condition. Same one that took the rest.
Well, that maybe eliminates our need for one seat.
Um,
He's not gone yet, though.
Sonia's like, I've got the key card now. What do you want me to do with it?
Let's turn on them sprinklers and let's flood this place. We're gonna clean up the captain, flood the mine shaft. Seems like this solves all our issues. Just go ahead and click those on, high as they'll go, and we shouldn't have to worry about anything.
A smart move, as the invisible creature might be seen by its outline in the water.
Thinking that same thing.
So Sonia's like, I thought we were washing off the captain. I don't know if I've got the authority to flood this entire mining facility. It does have a substantial dollar value to the company. And as you know, as I am a stockholder and I don't want to see my bonuses gone or even my stock. Rosalita, who's the only sane member of the crew left, is like, I'm getting in that ship, and she heads into your ship, the Space Roger.
Smart
and,
move.
and she's there. So we're gonna say she's in the ship.
Just turn
She's
on
like,
let's
go
start
ahead, Lemon.
washing up the captain, and then we'll see how much water's left. How's that? We'll see how that does.
Okay.
Let's kick on the one in the quarters.
All right. Percival, can you look over at no, I know it. Never mind. All right. Sonia says, fine, I'll do it. She puts her key card on the workspace computer, and you see her doing some typing on the terminal. And she's like, all right. And she presses a button, and you start to hear water coming out of the quarters. And at that point, you hear an awful screaming, and Captain Slaughter comes running out the door, screaming because of the water and shooting his gun at whomever is nearby.
Slim would be closest.
Slim would be closest.
Maybe a
He is-
sedative would have been good.
he misses, but he's very upset. You're going to take a stress, Slim, for having somebody shoot at you.
Noted.
And he comes out screaming. At the same time, you hear something from the corner. Something has jumped off of the top of the elevator or the bottom of the elevator, depending on which way it's come, and snuck over to where Dana was. And you hear her screaming, and you see sort of blood come splashing off of her. She's over in the corner.
Oh, as
Oh,
I take a look, do I notice something?
Percival, you with your infrared eyes see a creature tearing into Dana.
Well, that makes sense where it would be. We need to
This
go now, and I shoot off another round at it.
Okay, do it. Try to hit it. See what happens.
31. Oh,
That hit?
95. No, I got 95 against the 31.
Wow.
I
all
believe
right,
I got
so-
96 against the 31 last time. So
all right, you take a stress for missing that.
Slim's got something.
Go ahead, Slim.
So as as he hears the noise in the shot and the water suppression or the fire suppression system,
Yep.
system's going off, he's going to say, well, let's just get this whole place flooded. He's going to go up there with a big wrench and swing at the sprinkler system with industrial equipment, jury rigging, and mechanical repair.
Okay.
And just see if he can get sprinklers running in the whole facility.
All right. Go for it.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. And that is that an intellect? It's probably intellect. Strength, speed, intellect, combat. I'm thinking intellect.
Yeah, I think so.
19, success.
Nice. Okay, so a couple things happen. The water starts spraying all through this main workspace as well. When it does so, you see that the creature takes one more slash at Dana, and it starts, well, nobody else sees it, but first of all, you hear a slashing as the creature, whoa, I somehow moved this thing. The creature slashes at Dana, and bye-bye, Dana.
Oh.
She gets, and then, first of all, it runs real quick, and it runs behind the shaft. You can't see it anymore. The captain, Slaughter, he is also upset. He shoots. Oh, that's going to be a hit on somebody. Is it going to be Slim or Lemon
Slim's still closest.
or Sonya? I'm going to say it's one of you three. He's acting irrationally, so it's not necessarily who's the closest. So Slim, Lemon, or Sonya. Slim, he's going to shoot you with the revolver. And that is, if I can find the revolver. Ooh, 1d10 plus 1 damage.
Yikes. Roll low.
7?
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I keep taking these jobs. Could have taken retirement 5 years ago. He's looking mighty hurt.
Okay. And then the third thing that happens is you hear Dr. Giovanni scream. And Dr. Giovanni, as he screams, shoves the scalpel into Dr. Crick's neck. Ah! Dr. Crick falls and he starts to take the goo sample and run towards the docking bay.
Percy, we can't let him get away with that.
No. West, subdue the captain, please, before he causes more damage.
The captain or the doctor? You're the captain?
Captain's laughter, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lemon, what would you like to do?
Feels like he wants to shoot at someone, but I don't think that's it yet.
I mean, he wants to. It doesn't mean he should.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to run after and tackle the doctor here. He doesn't want to touch the captain because the captain's in goo, but he's gonna try. He's
Well, fair enough.
run down the doctor.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm going to say that that's combat, and I don't know if you have any extras. Maybe military training. Do you have hand-to-hand combat?
I have military training. I don't have hand to hand, but I have military training in combat.
Why don't you add 10 to your
Okay.
to your combat roll, and you want to roll under, right?
All right, so I roll a d100. I got a 28. My combat's 43. So yeah, that's
Success. All right, you tackle the doctor to the ground. And you heard him screaming, and while there's no like physical goo that's touching you, you could start to see like yellow goo coming out of his eyes, like tears almost. And you are worried that he is infected.
This is coming out of
The Dr.
doctor?
Giovanni.
Dr. Giovanni also?
That's who Lemon just tackled, yes.
Okay.
When you see that, you're going to take a stress, Lemon. Or
Okay.
yes, Lemon.
So on the app, if you
'Cause-
click on stress, the number on the left, you can just edit it.
yeah. Okay, so I got more stress. At this point, is there water on the floor where I'm at?
Yes. The water's starting to feed because there's no control over it now. Slim just broke it all open.
Well, Lemon's gonna try to like force the doctor's face down into the water to see if he can
Ooh, nice.
down into the water where he's seeing this.
Yeah.
You thought we thought you were dumb.
do another combat roll that you just did. He's going to do one sort of in opposition to you.
I rolled a 47.
He rolled a 30, so he's fighting back.
Oh,
he's
strong.
very strong. Like you don't know if it's the goo or something else, but he's trying to kick you off. Percival, Slim, what are either one of you doing? And I'm going to say that Captain Slaughter is running around trying to get away from the water, and he has his eyes on docking bay 2 where the airlock is because the water is not going into that part of the thing. He's going to shoot a shot at, let's see who it is. Is it going to be Slim or Sonya? It's going to be Sonya. And he hits her and does a little bit of damage, and she takes a shot to the shoulder. Slim, Percival, what are you doing?
Wait, he's going to where our ship is, right?
Yes, he's heading towards
Okay.
your ship because he knows that there's no rain coming in there.
All right. Well, I think I want to go tackle him.
Okay.
And I kind of want to I have a Mylar blanket, and I don't know if those, I just kind of like pull it out and kind of just wrap him up in it. Is kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's
Uh,
combat roll.
Yes, it is a combat roll.
Let's see if third time is the charm. Hey, 20. That is a charm.
All right.
20 against 31. Yeah, so that's a.
So you grapple him and start to put this blanket around him. Lemon's got the guy fighting him off over there. You're tackled the captain. Slim, what are you doing?
Slim is going to let's see. The doctor is subdued. No.
No, the doctor is not. He's trying to kick Jonathan's character off.
Yeah.
And fighting back pretty hard.
So he's going to go assist Jonathan. Or I'm sorry, Lemmy. And just wrestle the sample away. I mean, that's the end goal. So.
Oh, okay. He doesn't even really have it now. It's just sort of floating there in one of those anti-grav things. Are you going to try to fight off the?
No, he if the sample is like around,
yeah,
he's going to grab it and start scooting it towards Dock Bay 2.
Got it. Okay, fair enough. All right, Lemon, why don't you do another combat roll because he's going to try to kick you off so that he can go after the sample, which is what he wants. He rolled a
56. So yeah,
13 for him. So he gives you a good boot, and he starts running after you, Slim. Percival, you've got Slaughter on the ground. Sonya's over here, shot, and sort of like she's trying to decide if she could crawl to the docking bay. Who's doing what now?
I think, Captain, I'm going to take you into the docking bay. We're going to put you into the quarantine closet. You need to relax.
You're saying this to the
Captain's
doctor?
Laughter, yeah.
Oh,
no,
to
Captain Slaughter, yeah.
Okay.
As I try to just like hold on to him, and I'm gonna take away his gun too. I'm gonna try to take away his gun.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
You successfully take away his gun. He rolled poorly on that. He's going to do a fear save.
Oh, I believe because I'm an android.
Yeah.
Let me just fear saves made by close friendly players are at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Because I'm a creepy robot, apparently.
Well, I'm glad you told me that because that means he failed. And he is going to take a panic roll because he is afeared, especially afeared of you. Oh my. I'm making guesses as to like where he's at.
Sure.
Fear wise. And as a result of this, he is going to. Okay, he starts spiraling and he gains a condition. And the condition that he takes is, where's that at? I don't see the conditions. All right, he's got a condition of some sort. He's not doing well.
It happens.
But we'll see it. And at that point, that's the wounds table.
Do you want to know conditions?
Yeah.
I have it's listed on the app. There's adrenaline rush, catatonic, coward, death wish, deflated, doomed, haunted, loss of confidence, nightmares, overwhelmed, paranoid, phobia, rage, short circuit, and spiraling. So though I don't know how
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So I was on the right page then. So he's spiraling.
Ooh.
So all of his panic checks are going to be at disadvantage going forward. Um, Lem and Slim, what are you guys doing?
Lemon's gonna pull out his pulse rifle and fire a burst at the doctor's feet as he's running away. So he sort of rights himself after being kicked off. Pulls up the gun,
Okay,
trying to just the feet. He's not trying to kill the doctor, but
got it.
the doctor doesn't run away anymore.
I mean, you could.
Okay. So this is with a pulse rifle. How do I? Okay.
So you're going to do your combat, and I think you might have is there a ranged attack?
Yeah. So if I roll on it, yes, I do. It's a success. I rolled
Okay.
a 46. I had to beat a 53.
All right. He holds up and pauses.
And Slim will continue moving the sample towards docking bay 2 towards our ship.
Got it. At this point, you hear sort of an announcement go across the thing. Docking bay 2 preparing for disembark, and I don't know who's closest here. Probably Percival, but he can see that Rosalita, who snuck in earlier, is at the controls preparing the ship for launch. First of all, I don't know if you heard that, but
I did not.
You heard an announcement saying Docking Bay 2, the Space Roger is preparing for launch. And since you're the closest to it, you could see Rosalita starting to get the ship ready. You guys aren't closed off from it yet, but she's starting to get it ready to go.
Do not leave without us.
She's like, I gotta go. There's too much happening in there. And what you thought was sanity before you realized was covering a veneer of fear that was behind that. As she wants to get the hell out of here.
I mean, fair.
Was Rosalita the romantic companion to?
No,
Okay.
that's Dana,
Okay,
and
thank you.
she's
We
the
don't have to
one
worry about that anymore.
she's the one who got So Rosalita was the one who's in there. Sonya's shot, and she's over by herself. But at this point, I don't know. I
Sonya,
guess
it's time to go. It's time to go. You have to give him up. It's you or him.
well,
We're leaving.
yeah, Sonya doesn't care. So she's like, yeah, I'm coming, but she's crawling because remember, she got shot before. And you guys don't, Slim, while you're shouting to her, you just see her sort of like get pulled off the floor, fall on her face, and like getting dragged away, but you can't see by what. First of all, I don't know if you're looking over there, if you're too busy getting Slaughter into the
Yeah,
into the doctor.
I'm looking at Docking Bay too, so I'm kind of my back is turned.
All right. So
Yeah.
you're moving into Docking Bay 2. Lemmy, you just shot at the other doctor. We're gonna say Dr. Crick is bleeding out because he took a scalpel to the neck.
I mean,
what are you
that
doing?
yeah.
He turns and looks at you, the doctor Lemon, and says, "I need that sample, or you'll be my sample." And he turns around with a look of and he's about to pounce on you.
On who?
He's about to pounce on Lemmy.
Lemon.
He fails his combat roll as he starts running towards you with the scalpel. What do you do, Lemon?
I mean, I'm firing another shot at it.
Okay.
Center of mass at this point. I'm gonna take him down. That's a failure because I rolled an 81. Yeah.
All right.
Did it gain me a stressor?
Yes,
I think
that
I
definitely
have to
gains you a
do it.
stress.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack. He's
Well, I
gonna.
took care of the shot.
Oh wait, he just rolled a 9, so he is going to hit you with the scalpel this time, as he gets right on top of you, and he does. I lost the die I need. Nope.
If you're using the app, it automatically does the stress. So don't do what I did, was also add them.
Okay. I
Yeah,
went
He
up
does.
trying to figure out if I had or hadn't. Yeah.
No, if a fail will put the stress in automatically. So yeah.
He does 4 damage to you with a scalpel, Lemon. Percival, you're getting the captain inside the ship.
Well, I
Or
hear
what do you do?
screaming, right? Like I hear like because Sonya's getting killed, right?
Sodia's getting killed. Lemon just took a scalpel to the shoulder, we'll say.
Okay,
And
I would like to make a mathematics check, and I'm
okay.
checking the probability of, or like, figuring out if how much time I have before Rosalita takes the ship off. Because what my new plan is, because I'm calculating all the stuff that's going on with my computer brain, I'm like, what's the most important thing? So I'm like, I want to, if I can, go run and grab the sample and take it into docking bay 2 with the ship if I have the time. But I would definitely be calculating that time.
I think Slim's still pushing it there.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, yeah, I tossed down Captain Slaughter and I helped Slim to push it even, bring it quicker.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I scream, Lemon, stop messing around and get on the ship now.
So when you dropped,
Yeah, I like just push him down. Yeah.
you push him down and he hits the water and freaks the fuck out again. And he runs away from docking bay 2 because he is a cow. He has the coward condition as well. So he got that earlier. So he's running away from the ship. But you and Slim are able to get
There's nothing we can do for him, Slim.
you and Slim are able to get the sample into the airlock and towards docking bay 2.
He's not here right now, but I'm like, we need to wait for Lemon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can go get Crick. And as we're pushing it in, and it looks like it's safely going to make its way, Slim is going to turn back and go for Crick as his action.
Crick has bled out on the floor.
Okay, he's done. He's done. He's done. We gotta go. We gotta go. Game over.
Lemon, he comes at you again with a scalpel, but he misses. What do? He sort of like lunges at you. You see that Slim and Percival are getting into the docking bay, and Captain Slaughter has run away from the docking bay because he fell in the water and freaked out.
Lemon, we need to go.
Yeah, Lemon's gonna punch this dude in the face who's up on him with the scalpel.
Okay. I would say that if you've got hand-to-hand combat, or if not, just military training.
I do have military training.
Okay.
Plus, what is that? Strength? Yeah. Make sure you click strength if you're on the app.
Okay, so I see click strength.
It'd be stat, combat, military combat, roll.
Okay, yeah, I got a 91.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Wait.
So I just the punch doesn't land, and I kind of stumble a little bit, and then hearing the cries of everyone else, I kind of like cowardly start heading towards bay 2. But if he wants to get another slash in on me here after that bad attack,
Well, you do take a stress for that, and he does get another hit, and he does another 4 points of damage to you.
You hear over your radio, Lemmy, we're loaded up. We gotta go.
So Lemmy, you jump into the docking bay?
Yeah, he keeps going that way, but before he jumps all the way in, if the door's not like all the way closed, he'll try to take a pot shot back at the doctor here.
Go ahead.
Critical success, double zeros.
Oh, wow. Your pulse rifle just sort of shatters the doctor. And when he does, like before, you could only see a little bit of goo coming out of his eyes, but when your pulse rifle sort of shoots across his stomach, you could just see this yellow goo come splurting out and just sort of spray the rest of the workspace. Sonya, we said, I mean, just because I've been doing it all the time, Sonya got dragged away and so Rosalita, Percival, Lemon, and Slim are all in the Space Roger
With the sample.
with the sample, and you escape. As you do, you could see the creature, well, only Percival can, started running towards the airlock, but you get away before he can, and you have survived the haunting of Ipsilon 14. Well,
Wonderful.
Some of you have, not all of you.
Yeah. I mean, the people who showed up.
The people who showed up did.
I'm very curious as to what kind of like what is a sample and what am I looking at? That's
Well, that is going
yeah.
to be something that you will have to give to the company, I suppose, unless you want to make another choice with it. But I mean, the company knows that you came to get the sample.
Well, no,
you were
that's
looking for-
absolutely what I was calculating and why I determined that
Yeah.
the sample was worth more than Captain Slaughter, which is why
Fair
I
enough.
tossed him to the side.
I'm going to have to play that out because you also have all the data that the doctor, because Percival was able to send all the data up to
I
your
sure
ship.
do.
So you've got a lot of information that may be worth a lot of money, and we can see if we continue with Mothership in the future. I'll come up with some piece of that.
Or Slim, you can retire with the fat cash.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I had there was audio files that went along with this.
Oh yeah, you never did your whole background rock music.
There was the rock music one, but then there was a couple other ones. I think there's a way of like audio. I think there's a way of playing my
Oh yeah, we went through it last week. It was like more share.
more.
No, I'm sorry. Record. This whole process to it.
Yeah, I forget. Anyhow,
Just sing us out.
If
Sing
you
us
guys,
out.
if you guys had gone into any of the vents, you would have found a couple of cassette tapes that had messages from Dr. Giovanni and then one from Mike, the missing guy.
Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to that dude.
Yeah, he pretty much just got eaten.
Yeah, I pretty much. Yeah, I probably guessed that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to get eaten. So.
Oh look, on this cart there was a cassette tape that says CCR. I hope it's Creedence Clearwater Revival. And he puts it into the deck and he plays it.
It's funny. Check controls, is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean you had to like try to figure out the rest of it.
It's all right. If I had some Credence nearby, I would play that for you, but all right. Well, cool.
As we go out, I think "Have You Ever Seen the Rain" is a good song to play us out, right?
As we blast
I
off.
wanna know, have you ever seen? And then like the last shot is the rain falling on the monster, just showing his outline.
Oh,
Perfect. It would have been a disaster if you guys would have tried to fight the monster head on.
Oh man, so short and sweet. What a fun adventure. Too bad I had to miss the second half. We hope you enjoyed Mothership. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Thanks for listening to the Wednesday Night Crew, and as always, see you next week. Hello, listeners. Have you been enjoying the Wednesday Night Crew and our real play sessions of Eberron Adventures, along with our special themed one-shots, and playing other RPG systems like Outgunned, Call of Cthulhu, Basin, and Alien the Role-Playing Game? Well, if so, then maybe you should head over to patreon.com and become a patron, just like our first 3 patrons, Sean, Andrew, and John. For just $3 a month, you get your name mentioned in the podcast credits. More tiers will be added as our podcast family grows. Why don't you head over to patreon.com/The Wednesday Night Crew and sign up. You can even sign up for free if you don't want to donate. We're just happy to have you. We hope to see you there. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, and as always, see you next week.